Bear on
Tycoon Tactics, you feel me? The ears you can trust combat with a K, you feel me? Bro, what's going on with you, bro? I appreciate you popping out.
Yeah,
man.
thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Oh yeah.
For sure, bro. Have you ever played chess before?
I have
Yeah?
played in the past. Yeah.
Okay. I know off the camera we was talking about this. You're a little humble, bro.
Nah, hey, I really don't be playing like that. I promise.
Okay, what's up, bro? Well, yeah, man. Basically, this season of Tycoon Tactics, I've actually put it together, and I wanted to kind of combine these two ideas. I was watching on YouTube this show called Hot Ones, where they eat chicken wings and they answer questions and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was this book I read. It was a business book. It's called Your Next 5 Moves. And what it is, it's they study grandmasters in chess. These grandmasters can think upwards of like 15 steps ahead. And kind of its application to business, to branding, marketing, music, even. You know what I mean? And I kind of wanted to put the two together. Wanted to bring people who I thought were at the top of their game here and giving them an opportunity to go and tell their story. You feel me? Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. And so kind of how we'll do it, bro, is I'll ask you a question and then you answer, but only after the move on the chessboard.
Oh, I like that. Okay. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, bro. And so we'll start off really easy, bro. So what's your name? Where are you from? And what is it that you do?
Okay, man. I'm Kombat, and I'm a producer engineer. I pretty much record, engineer, mix, master, produce a lot of people in the Bay Area. Now looking like LA and anywhere I can really get my hands on. I just like to. I like to brand myself as you want to go to me if you want to make the hits. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to brand myself as that. Like we have a bunch of like engineers, producers everywhere. I just want to make sure. I've always been big with branding as like. I want to be that guy I want to touch those records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've always tried to uphold my brand at that level.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. And then my bad, it's your move, brother.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Right to it. You feel me?
Let me see. We'll do. Go right there.
Bang. And it's kind of just piggyback off that first question, bro. We talk about it off camera, bro, but maybe talk about some of the artists that you've worked with.
Yeah. So my most recent one that's blowing up right now, John Mackk. You know, I work with him a lot.
Shout out to Mackk.
Everything. Yeah. Shout out to Mackk. He's awesome. Mike Sherm is another one. DJ Fresh, and then through him, I've worked with I've worked on vocals with like Jay Stalin at the Pharaoh. I've just got Chippas. I worked on one of his albums where I got to work on some vocals with E40, Larry June, and stuff like that. So I've got to. And then more recently. I did a DJ Phrase album out in LA. I produced a couple of tracks off there, and Ice-T actually hopped on one of the like an outro at the end of them. So I ended up getting that cool credit. So it was cool. But those are like some of the things I guess more recently people that I've worked with and everything.
That's crazy, bro. That's great. And you're local.
Yeah, right here in the East Bay. Yeah, I live right here in Antioch. Yeah.
Are you from Antioch?
Kind of. Yeah, I've been out here a lot. To be honest, I was born out in SF. My parents moved out here to Oakley, Brentwood area. When I kind of wanted to be more independent, do my own. 18, I want to leave. I lived in Sac for about 4 or 5 years, and then I ended up moving back out here, and then just try to build my name. You know,
that's crazy.
At that point,
bro.
yeah.
You went to schools out here too?
Yes, I went to Liberty out there in Brentwood.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. All 4 years.
Hey, that's crazy, bro. I love finding again local folks. And I'll tell you a story later on with Mac, right? But I love finding stories with local folks. They've been here, they're working, they got their roots deep in their industry, deep in the community, bro. I know you working with a lot of folks. I know we got tied in with Lil Javi.
Yeah, Lil Javi. Yeah, shout out Lil Javi. Yes, sir.
Shout out. He's doing work right now, right?
Yes.
And like you are a prime example of who I started the show for.
Oh shit! Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah,
because the show is called Tycoon Tactics, and so I really wanted to show like who's the behind the scenes guy, who's the guy, you feel me? And just like you want to brand yourself as the guy you come to and you want to make the hits, you feel me? Yeah, bro, I think that's just awesome that you're local and you're out here, bro.
Thank you, bro. I just want to say, bro, I appreciate you too for the even creating a platform like this, because not a lot of background people get this type of appreciation or this type of recognition. You feel me? So I appreciate that. You know, like on some real shit, bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Let me ask you this, bro. Let's see. Let's do that. How'd you get into the industry?
Oh, that's a good question. Where do we even start with that? So,
and it's your move.
And it's my move. I gotta think of the question and the move.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of thinking. Let me see.
It's kind of a different angle too. So you're looking at the game hella differently.
Oh yeah. Go like that right there. Don't look. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with
I don't
that.
even know what he's doing, but he's doing something.
I'm trying to think ahead. But,
Right.
But getting into the industry, right? Yeah. So I don't. That's such a hard question because you could ask so many people that, and like I could honestly say I feel like I'm still not in the industry, right? Like it's like even though you see all these people working with this and this, but you go into different areas in the industry, like in the big industry, like LA, New York, or UK and stuff. And it's like you'll find yourself like, okay, I could be known here, but I'm not known anywhere over here, you know. So it's just hard, like for that level of like where in the industry type of thing. But I guess like where I put my foot in the door, where it's like, yo, like where I like first started. Honestly, bro, like. It's kind of hard. Like I really just started the studio, and then because I had no connections in the industry whatsoever, so not one, like no cousin, no, you know, I was like nothing. And at the same time, you know Tyler Casey, that's my brother. Shout out Tyler. He started videos the same time I started audio. So what we do is I would get some clientele, he would get some clientele, and then hey, I know someone that records. Oh, I know someone that shoots videos, and we just keep exchanging people's stuff until we got bigger and bigger clientele. Until we kept, you know what I'm saying. So we worked a lot together, and then I started working with other videographers and other, you know what I'm saying, other engineers, whatever. You just kind of like trade clients, whatever. Yeah. But that was kind of my first introduction to that. Other than that, bro, like I went to school for engineering, but.
Nice.
For a little bit, it was a little trade school, 2 years out in Sacramento, Pinnacle College. They closed down now, but that was my only other like intro to it, really. You know what I'm saying? But even then, it wasn't like they were bringing in big artists for us to work with. They were just bringing in some bands. You know, we get to like work on some stuff here, and then that was kind of it. You know, but yeah. And then it wasn't until I DJ'd, because I used to DJ and stuff back in the day. I DJ'd a Sweet 16, and all they wanted was Mike Sherm. And I'm not really tied into like hip hop as much at this time, whatever. So I never even heard of Mike Sherm. So they're playing all these like hits and they're just loving it. And I'm listening to the song. I'm like, damn, like this is cool, but the mix is horrible. Like I'm having, there was no mastering. I had to turn the volume all the way up, this and that. So literally, I remember at that second, I was like, I don't think I even have a client at this point, nothing. I just thought in my head, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to land him as a client. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to mix and master his stuff. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do it. It didn't happen until years later, but I got it. You know, he doesn't have anyone touch his vocals. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to kind of sell myself, you know, boom, boom, boom. And then I met him at this Airbnb studio set, shout out BFC. You know what I'm saying? Did like a little song, kind of showing what I did. He sent me a song, worked out, you know, price, whatever. Boom. Now, like, I do all this stuff. And it's just like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, real manifestation really works. You feel me? Like, it's on some real, like, you got to, you know, really envision that motherfucker and then it'll, you know, work for it and it'll come to you, you know. But that's kind of, that was, I feel like, my first little thing in the industry. But like I said, it's been kind of like, it's been a lot of like grind. You feel me? A lot of grind to get, like, and that's why I feel like I always have like a little chip on my shoulder with this shit, because it's just like, bro, like just to get a little like inch, I feel like I have to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially not having any connections or anything. So all the connections I've built, all the stuff I've done, like I try to be really proud of it, you know.
For sure,
but yeah, that's my little rant.
I love that, bro. I think especially when you had to work hard for it and you really had to get it out the mud, bro. Like you appreciate it more. It's like, especially if it didn't just land in your lap or anything like that, right?
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
Like you appreciate it more because you knew what it was without it and you knew what it took to get it. And so like, yeah, bro, that shit, like maybe let me ask you like what is some like going up into the industry and creating a name for yourself like that, bro? What were some like failures that you've had, and how did you kind of like pivot or maneuver when when shit hits the fan?
Yeah.
And it's your move.
Oh yeah. Let me make this move first. I gotta making me put thought into this thing. That little thing right there.
I don't even know what front he's building, but he's building something.
Yeah, try that.
For real. I don't even know what he's doing, but he's doing something.
Yeah, I got the little oh, damn, what's the question again? I hella forgot.
Yeah, bro. When like shit hits the fan, what were some failures that you've had, and how did you you know, what did you learn for it? How did you maneuver or pivot?
Oh, hell yeah. So failures, bro. I've had a million. There's so many. There's a lot of pivotal ones that like I feel like really shaped my mindset and really like, you know, changed a lot of stuff. One of them was there's so many, but one big one was I was at my parents' house. I had my studio there and everything. I was building it up, and they pretty much I was bringing in too much clientele, weed smoke, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're kicking me out pretty much, and they weren't being like crazy with it, but it was just like, hey, that's it. You got to figure out something, you know. So at that time, I was you know, I started my business plan and everything. I put this whole thing together. I got a business broker. I got someone to, or I mean, a broker for a real estate broker, my bad, to help me like find a place. You know, I'm looking everywhere. I went through like maybe 2 or 3 business partners at the time. All of them kind of just weren't serious about it, you know, as much as me, where they kind of catted at the very end of the, you know, like we're about to sign the contract or something. They boom, they cat, and it's like, oh, I got to figure something else out. So probably like 2 or 3 of those went on. I'm over here still, you know, trying to make money, trying to figure out how to get things going, and pretty much, it gets to a point where I find this facility off in Pittsburgh, actually, off Railroad, and it was like perfect. It was great price. They had heck of rooms. It was like, it was awesome. And at the very end, this was like my last. This was like my last month too. Like my parents were like, "That's it. I had to get out," type of shit. So I'm like, "Okay, this is my last go. That, you know, I got this." So I put everything in. The broker even told me, like, out of the 8 people, whatever, that put in their business plans and stuff, you were the most qualified. This is crazy. Like, they were super impressed. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I got this. And then pretty much the landlord just refused to have a studio there, and they did not want a studio there. And they pretty much they tried to do some illegal shit to me, whatever, like trying to check like deep in credit and all this other shit to try to like just say no, you know. But I had everything right, and she pretty much the real estate person and the broker ended up fucking firing each other at the very end of it, and that was kind of it. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's it." And then that was kind of like my last thing, you know. So I'm just like, damn. So I remember being in my bedroom, and I remember like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I was breaking down tears, bro. I was crying. I remember getting down on my knees and praying, bro, and I prayed to God, and I was just like, yo, like, I need a sign. Like, I don't know, like, if I should keep doing this, because I was ready to look for a 9 to 5. Like I think I even applied to TJ Maxx. I think I did orientation for like 4 hours, quit right after. I was like, fuck this shit. But I really, you know, but I prayed, bro, and the craziest thing happened, bro. I get a call like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes later. I kid you not, like tears still in my eyes. It's one of my clients, bro. Shout out Key to the City. He doesn't even know this. He calls me. Most random thing, bro. He calls me. He's like, "Hey, I'm in the car right now." He's like, "I just slapped the mix you just sent me, bro. I just want to tell you thank you so much, bro. Like, I really appreciate you. Like, you really take my sound to the next level. Like, I don't know what I'd do without, like, telling me all this shit." I'm just like, bro, like, what the fuck? It was an obvious sign. You know what I'm saying? I have to be stupid not to look at this as a sign. And I was like, you know what? I got to keep going. And then from then on, I found a house, and then I got the house, and then that's when I started my first studio back in off L Street. Nice. But I was there for like 5-6 years, but. Yeah, bro, like that was one pivotal L that I feel like I took, and then I just had to like, that one was just prayer. You feel me? It was just like, yo, I had my back against the wall. I have nothing else, nothing left. I need a sign, you know, to keep going. But I've had a couple. Like I even had a business partner recently. We opened up a facility, everything, and he kind of just ended me doing me dirty at the end. You know what I'm saying? We lost the facility, lost everything, and I was super down, bro. Like I was super depressed, everything, and you just have to remember it's not on you, it's in you. You feel me? And that, shout out John Mackk. You know, he be putting that in my ear, and it's just like, bro, this shit's in us. You feel me? Like, greatness is in us. So we have to, like, you know, reach for that sometimes, and, you know, pray and like make sure, like, you know, like we have that faith, bro, and just got to keep pushing on, bro. But that's usually what I do with the L's, bro. It's like, I'll feel that shit, bro. Like, hell yeah, bro. I'm not scared to shed a tear, whatever the fuck. I'll take my shit, bro. Like, I'll take my L's, but I'm gonna go 10 times hard. I use that as motivation, bro. I use that as fire. I use that as fuel. You feel me? And I'm a little petty too. I want to show motherfuckers what I could do. You feel me? Like, yeah, like I like, keep showing me that shit. Keep that same energy. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna show you what I got. You know. So I be on that shit. I like to use that as fire. I don't think it's the best, but hey, man, like, got me where I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, we're gonna keep moving. But yeah, bro. Like, I try to take those L's and try to take them as lessons, bro, not losses. You feel me? Like, that's my big thing.
That's big, bro. That's big. I think. Especially as a creative, where your emotion is so tied into your art, and like I make videos, bro, and sometimes I'm just like, right now I'm in a stint. I just don't want to edit. You feel me? Yeah. I just like nothing will nothing. You feel? I'm just right, and so I'm trying to do things like inspire me and like get outside and talk to my friends again.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like not be so focused on work again and stuff, but. Yeah, man. I think that it's you said it best, bro. Like it's not on you, it's in you, nigga. And you just gotta like roll with the punches and go.
Exactly.
And I think, bro, like too, you paying your dues, and especially going through your trials and hardships like that, nigga, like that shit opens doors. You feel me? Like Mac wouldn't have had that shit. You feel me? Sherm wouldn't have had. There's so many doors that you've opened up because you took your risk on you. You know what I mean?
No, real shit. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you for doing that shit because especially when like those lonely nights, I know you know, bro. Like those lonely nights, you just really question yourself, just like you said. Or I was like, man, I don't know if I went and applied to TJ Maxx, nigga. I was like, bro, yeah. You feel me? And you really put it on the line to really make this shit happen for other people, bro. So like that shit's big.
Appreciate that. No, thank you.
Oh yeah, buddy. Shit, let's bring it back home, bro. Tell me about your family, bro. Tell me about parents. Tell me about siblings, and then tell me about some other people who were significant to you growing up.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. So, I got my mom and pops. They're really cool. They've been supportive, definitely, of like the studio journey and everything. They let me build the studio in their house and everything. Let me, do all that stuff, which is big. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people, a lot of their kids that do something like that, Yeah. So they've always been supportive. I have a sister too, but it's pretty much just me and my sister. It was always like that growing up. Yeah, bro. Not like, yeah, they've been really supportive. It's not like touchy, but it's like I think we were like really close growing up and everything. I feel like we've kind of grown apart a little bit, recently. She kind of moved out kind of far, and then, it's just like this family shit, man.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that, bro.
yeah,
I feel that. Do you guys plan on seeing each other during the holidays? Soon?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Definitely plan on seeing her and everything. It's not like crazy. It's just like I feel like just like not everyone understands like when you be busy and like I got a daughter and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
I see what you mean.
Yeah, so it's people. Yeah,
I can read between the lines. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Who are some other some significant people to you growing up, other than like family? Maybe teachers, maybe friends, maybe neighbors, maybe you had a coach or something like that. Who are some other people that were like really impactful in your life?
There were some really impactful people. My parents were very impactful. I don't want to take that away at all. They helped me a lot and like raised me to the man I am today. Some other people in my life. So I did my parents did put me in piano at a very early age. So like I was in piano at 6. I had a piano teacher named Sherry.
That's why it's the ears, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, 2 and 2 equals 4.
Yeah,
I'm saying, like,
I'm blessed, man. I was just really lucky, man. I was blessed. But yeah, they put me at 6. Don't get me wrong, I hated it, bro. I hated it. Yeah, I was trained classically, didn't like it. I regret it. Like they kind of made me, practice every day. So it was like, oh, get your hour in, put the timer on, like that type of, on that type of vibe. And like I said, I hated it, resented it. But around high school time, it comes like I'm over here playing some piano in front of the, kids. And they're like, oh, damn, like you could play piano. It's crazy, and then it becomes a thing. But my piano teacher, Sherry, she instructed me from 6 to 18, I believe. So so for a minute. So I really look at her as like a grandma figure. She's helped me a lot. I remember when I first was going to college for this and everything, I showed her because I made my first little piano production or whatever, and I showed it to her like a little composition, and she liked it. She was like, oh wow, like this is really cool. And she was really happy that I was getting into music. Like that's what I decided to do as a career. And she was a really big influence in my life. I feel like for obvious reasons. Like I feel like she really trained my ears, she taught me discipline, taught me the importance of practice, and just kind of getting that down. And then I will say too, another very important person, RIP, his name was Professor Will Manor. He was my karate instructor. I did martial arts from 6 to 18 as well. So that was like 2 things I was in.
So you could play music and beat somebody's ass.
That's what they wanted. They want to be sensitive and they want to be.
Hey, I want my kid to be the same way. I'm just saying. You feel me?
Appreciate no shit. So with martial arts, funny enough, that's actually what I wanted to do. Like martial arts was actually MMA, UFC was actually my original career. And then
I could tell with your knuckles, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Like you like people say like they look at my knuckles, they're like, bro, you box, huh? I'm like, no, but like
I do have some big knuckles. Yeah. No, I used to train. Yes, I used to hit things and But Yeah, so I did that Muay Thai stuff. I really wanted to get into the UFC stuff, but my parents kind of really got in my ear with the whole longevity of it. You know, like just you get messed up in the head a lot enough. You could retire at 25, 26. Not retire, but you have to retire. Forced to retire type thing. So they're like, there's more longevity in music, this and then whatever. But what should I get at is yeah. So
that's a
yeah.
You know, in my family, it's switched.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the preacher's going into fighting.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
All my nephews, they're in fighting right now. Like, none of them have an instrument. Don't know chord progression, nothing. They just fight.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. See, sometimes I wish it was like that. I like the fighting, bro. Like, I really did like that. But I loved it. Yeah. But I understood, and like, as stubborn as a person as I am, bro, I don't like to half-ass anything. So if I'm not going to go all in on this like I was, like with the martial arts, I'm not going to do it as much. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. Like, I want to go all, like, whatever I do, I become obsessed. So I just want to go all in. But I don't want to take this away from Professor Will Matter, like I was saying. So I was going to say, shout out him. He instructed me in martial arts. And, while everyone, like, saw my talent in it and pushed me in it to do, like, the full contact stuff and go all in, like, straight out the bat, he was one of the ones that had more of the, like, he's like, nah, he's not ready. Like, I don't want him out there until he doesn't get hit at all. You feel me? Like, he was just always teaching me the importance of, like, he was just big with discipline and stuff. Like, he's like, yo, you need to be more disciplined. You need to have your habits in check. You need to make sure, like, you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, type of thing. And he would just make sure all my techniques were right and everything. But he just taught me the importance of detail and techniques and discipline, everything. And I just feel like that carried in with music. You know what I'm saying? The importance of the discipline, the importance of, like, when I mix, for instance, like, I feel like the reason why people really like my mixing and everything is because I'm detailed. I'm very detail oriented. I make sure, like, every little thing is accounted for. You know what I'm saying? From the littlest breath to littlest, like, placement to whatever it is. I want to make sure that we're all aware of it and we're aware of what's going on, And it's just like, I feel like it carried in, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, carried through, so.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I could definitely see, when you're telling your story, I could definitely see why you're successful, buddy.
No, appreciate it.
For real. It's definitely not an overnight thing.
No.
People think that is, nah. This is like a lifelong progression of life's work in progress still. You feel me?
Oh,
like,
100%.
I think that's a beautiful thing, buddy.
Thank you, bro. Did I do my move? I did, right?
Oh, yeah, you moved this.
Oh, you moved that one? Okay, cool. Make sure.
So the show was inspired by this show on YouTube called Hot Ones, where they eat chicken wings, answer questions, right? I got to ask you, bro, in terms of chicken wings.
Yeah.
Are you a flats person or are you a drums person? A. B. Who got the best wings in the Bay?
Oh, the Bay.
Let's do this one right there.
Man. All right. So I'm a drum person. Like, I like the flats, but I like my drums. Best wings in the Bay, bro. That's so controversial. Like, that's
Star Wars.
That's some wars. So there's this spot. So that's the problem. See, I don't really know many out here. You feel me? Because I go to my normal, like.
Go ahead and say it, bro. I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I just go to the normal wings store, my football wings. You feel me? I feel, you know what I'm saying. I go there, but there's one spot in LA that Mac put me on that I fuck with. That's like more of a mom and pop shop. Other than that, bro, like, I haven't been to no, like, authentic, type of shit. So yeah, bro. If you know of any, you gotta put me on. You feel me? But I don't know.
On the way out, bro, you gotta stop by Blue Saigon.
Blue Saigon. Okay,
Right
Blue
there,
Saigon. I have heard
bro.
good things about Blue Saigon.
And you gotta get the candy wings and the garlic noodles. You feel
Okay.
me? Yeah, that's my boy KR Mack and his family. They own that shop, bro.
Oh hell yeah! Shout out them. Yeah, no, I gotta get that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Try that out. I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like there's two, right? I think Lucky 37 in Oakland, their G Fire wings, always like an honorable mention here in the Bay. But I don't know, Blue Saigon, there's something about their candy wings, bro.
Yeah. Damn.
And they got two locations. They got one here and they got one in Vegas. So I feel like that speaks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
There's one in SF I had. It's like one of the famous ones. The one that it's like some Chinese restaurant or some shit that like Bernard be talking. Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah. They, I had some of their wings. I know that shit was good.
Go with that shit?
Yeah, that shit was pretty good. Yeah. But yeah.
Santung, you got to know about Santungs. You feel me? That's like a local, like, nobody be
Yeah, that's
like a
yeah.
secret,
You gotta
bro.
be the outside of the thing. Yeah.
We're gonna beep this shit out. You feel me? Right there, we'll get to it. I don't know if you believe in astrology or whatnot, bro. But what is your sign? Oh my bad, it's your move.
Oh, it's my move too.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir, yes,
yeah.
sir.
Let me see. That's not aggressive, but it's coming.
Let's make it interesting, bro.
Yeah,
What is your sign, and how do you think it affects you as an artist, as an engineer, producer, musician? Yeah.
So I'm Aquarius. So you know, I know what comes with that type of thing. My girl's really into that whole, you know, the whole thing. So, but yeah, bro. How does it play into music? I feel like for my sign, like being an Aquarius, I'm outgoing, I'm creative. You know, that's an obvious. You know, goes straight into music. I feel like as far as the actual musical aspect, I feel like helps me with being creative. I feel like sometimes, like I'm too creative. I feel like in a sense, if that makes sense, like to where it's a little bit out of the mainstream or out of reach of like what will sell sometimes all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like I've noticed that could be not a negative, but just something I've had to become aware of. Like, hey, like sometimes your sound's a little out there. You know, it's something you got to bring it in. So which I like because that makes me different. But it's just being aware of like, hey, this is mainstream, this is underground. You know, just understand the difference. But with that going, the Aquarius thing with the outgoing thing that has saved me with networking like crazy, like and just being like people are very comfortable around me, you know, like I know that's like I learned that when I used to sell life insurance and stuff. I used to sell like 20 for like a couple months, and I learned really fast that and my mentor taught me that I have what do you call it, not consoling, it's just like a comfortable face, like pretty much people just feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool, like I realized that really fast. So with that in music, I just learned like, okay, I'm going to these events, I'm meeting these people, whatever. It's easy for me to like, hey, let me shake your hand, let me say what's up, let me talk to you, and like connect with you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I know that takes work and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the Aquarius in me that helps out. You know what I'm saying? That helps get around that barrier for others sometimes. You know, but yeah, I feel like that's how it kind of plays the role.
Shout out to the Aquarius. I'm a Pisces, but I'm on the cusp.
I was gonna ask,
me?
yeah.
I'm a Pisces. I'm on the cusp though. You feel me? I'm like a week into Pisces.
Yeah.
So, you feel me? So I have a lot of, I guess they say I have a lot of Aquarius traits as well.
Fire.
But,
Yeah.
You feel me? But hell yeah, bro. Let's take a quick break, bro. I got some questions to ask you off camera too.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah. We'll take a quick break and get right back to it.
I got you.
Back from halftime. Shout out to Pittsburgh High School Marching Show, man. You feel me?
Who you?
Oh, this is a good artist question, bro. Right here.
Let's do it.
Hey, what time of day do you do your best work, buddy?
Oh, that's a good question. There has to be 2 times. I got 2 different times. I got like 7 a.m. between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. I feel like it's my most creative. I feel like if I'm making a beat around that time, fixing some shit up on some creative shit, I feel like my most creative stuff comes around that time.
7 to 9.
7 to 9. And this is more like personal shit, right? Like this is like on like that, like, you know, if I'm on like just locked in on something, you know, like if I know that slot of time is really good, and then between like around 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. like that's like my good time too. And I say this because like the morning one, I think it's just a creative thing. I'm a little out of it still, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like I don't know. I feel like my creativity is on another level right there, especially with beats. But at night from that I forgot what I said. I don't know. It was 9/11 to 2 or whatever, 11 to 2 or some shit. Like that's when I feel like it's the quietest. It's like my daughter's asleep. I don't gotta worry. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's just bliss. And I feel like sometimes it takes. I might be tired or whatever. You know, I might be like coming down from being lit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I might be a little out of it. But once I get locked in, bro, whatever gets done in that time, it's fire, bro. Like I don't know, but those are my favorite times. Like I feel like I'm most productive. Can I do anything at any time? Fuck yeah. But those times are the best though. Like I know, So yeah. It's like yeah.
Yeah, my boy from Dope Flavors, he had mentioned this idea called serendipity. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
I guess it's kind of like a little bit of what you talked about. So like he talks about the best time he does his best work is in the morning, right when he first wakes up. And he talks about like when you first wake up, there's this spark of inspiration that you have when you first wake up, and that's called serendipity, I guess, right? And if you act on it, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's just like the natural cadence that you're supposed to be doing, type shit.
Oh, fire! Okay, damn.
And I think that's kind of it's pretty true because like when I first wake up, I feel like when I'm editing videos or if I have to like write things down like first thing in the morning, it's kind of like You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm like the most inspired.
Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes even those like goals or like ideas, like just exactly, just writing them down. It's like I don't know, they're just better. They're more clear headed in a weird way. Yeah.
For sure, buddy. I gotta ask you, bro, if you had, yeah. I'm talking to myself.
No, you're good. You're good. I feel you, bro. You're hella funny.
I'm like, no. If you had $10 million, what would you do? Or what's the next 5 moves that you would do?
Oh, next 5 moves with 10 million?
10 mil. Hits the account right now.
Okay.
Next 5 moves.
So that one, I'm gonna hit up all the smart people I know. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Any smart motherfucker I know that's good with their money, that's good. I'm gonna ask them what the fuck to do first, and then I'm gonna get all their opinions and everything. But I know for a fact a lot of them are gonna tell me to get into those Roth IRAs and all that other stuff. Invest in those like non-risk type of portfolios type of shit. So I'm gonna do all that first. Like I'm gonna put all that money in there because really, what's that like? Not even a mil, type of shit.
Right,
just kind of do that, and then I'm gonna make sure I have like the savings and everything put away, whatever. But a lot of it is gonna be saved. A lot of it's gonna be investing, bro. It's gonna be real estate. It's gonna be and even that, like I know it. Like I don't even want to say it to sound smart because a lot of people say that shit to like, oh, I'm gonna buy a property investment, not knowing what the fuck that entails. Like it's like, yeah, you're gonna do it and lose a bunch of money. It's just like that's what I've said. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit up the smart people, bro. Like what I'm saying, or I'm gonna invest in like I'm gonna hit them up and see who their financial advisors are, who their investors are, and the people like I'm gonna see like I'm just not gonna do what I see on TikTok and YouTube and just fucking like oh that's the right way and fucking do it like. So I think it's gonna be something like that. And then besides like opening up my facility and everything, but I don't know, like as far as the 5 steps, it would have to be like hit up every smart person I fucking know that has their money together, like that's not just talking but has the action behind it. And then put down a list of everything they say, see what I can do, kind of like put the goals together, and then obviously make sure my daughter good. But then I just want to invest in a lot of assets and properties and stuff, anything that could build value in the future, and anything like that. And I would try to leave no cash behind. Like if anything is left, it's gonna be gold. You feel me? Anything in gold or anything that, like I said, a resource that's gonna go up. So, but like I said, I'm just gonna take that and invest all in gold or whatever. I'm gonna be smart about it. I'm gonna ask the right people. You know what I'm saying? And then I think that's the best thing because I feel like the biggest thing we forget, bro, is like we're on this earth not to be by ourselves, bro, but it's for help, bro. Like we're we got all these people around us. It's like why don't we utilize? It's not a problem to ask for help. So, but yeah, that's what I do.
I like that, bro. I like that. I got to ask too, because, off camera, we found out we was in a very similar industry background, which is kind of crazy. Crazy. What's the chances? Nigga, I'm gonna look up your insurance number.
Yeah. Yeah. I know my insurance expired for sure.
Yeah. Good, but what are some investments that you've made in the past or that you're currently in right now?
Oh, investments. I mean, the biggest one is the business, like Infinite Rhythm. I feel like that's my biggest investment for sure. I feel like from like thousands and thousands on plugins, computers, space, like time, like the amount of time I put towards this shit. Like I said, like I've had a bunch of ex-business partners that were around and stuff that like either took money, time, energy, peace of mind. You feel me? Whatever it was. So it's a lot of like. I feel like that alone is a lot of investment, but I think the studio is the biggest one, bro. Like just the going places to make those connections, all that stuff, paying the money for that. And then I feel like on a non-business thing, it has to be my family. You know what I'm saying? Putting money towards everybody, like especially my daughter. Making sure like she's eating the best foods, like doing the best. She's only 2, but like in the best clothes, whatever. Like not even like name brand, but just like comfortable, like non-cancerous clothes, what I'm saying, shit like that, like nowadays, you guys see all this shit going around now, with the food and with the everything. So we just try to, and it's investment, it's expensive, bro. Like eating healthy is expensive. So it's just like making sure I invest in things like that, for the longevity. But yeah, I'd say out of everything, those are the main ones, bro. Like I don't really invest in myself. Like you don't really see me in the newest clothes or newest thing. It's a lot of it's hand-me-downs. A lot of it's just like, whatever. Like I don't plan on investing in any of that until everything else is stable as fuck. Feel me? Where it's like not like I have no type of issue with any type of bill or anything. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at that point, I feel like I'm fully stable, and then I'm gonna be cool. But until that point, bro, I don't spend shit on myself, bro. Like everything, like haircuts, nothing. Like I only get a haircut if I'm going out to an important event or if it's like a video type shit or something important of I need it like I'm gonna be in this label meeting, I'm gonna be in this big ass studio sesh, whatever. I gotta look my part. You know, the video's gonna be done and all that shit. Like that, but that's it, bro. Like other than that, it's like, I don't need to look that part until it's necessary. You feel me? Until I feel, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just me, you know. But yeah.
Do you want to shout out your barber?
Oh, shout out! Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Shout out. I'm blanking right now, bro. My bad. You gotta cut this motherfucker out. I just started going.
Shout out to Kombat's barber. Dope as fuck. Make sure you tap in with them. We gonna link this shit right here.
I feel so embarrassed right now. No.
And you can tell this nigga don't get no haircuts.
I gotta look on my barber. I just looking up a random farmer, bro. It's not even the one I use. Like, oh yeah, shout out. Hey, I don't want to do him dirty, bro. Let me. Hold on. What the fuck is his name, bro? Fuck.
You gonna have to.
God, bro, this is bad.
You're gonna have to start taxing, bro.
I know. Like, that's why I said you don't want this motherfucker. No. It's. I think it. Dang, I don't want to say a thing, but his name is like Gio from. He shows me so much love too.
Gio.
Gio from A1 Barbershop.
Okay. Oh, A1 Barbershop.
Yeah, you know A1. Yeah.
So.
I'll try to if we could cut. Yeah, so A1 Barbershop is the place I've been going to. So that
right next to Blue Saigon.
Yes. Yeah. Funny enough.
Hey.
Why am I not getting those wings?
I'm saying.
Nice.
I don't get no haircuts unless I'm going somewhere else. You ain't getting no haircuts.
No haircuts.
Point blank. You see how long this shit is?
Hey, I know. Does it look like I get haircuts? Come on.
Hey, Woody, let me ask you though. In terms of like industry, or actually in terms of the world, meaning like the music world as well as your personal world, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think the world's gonna be like in 5 years? And then what do you think the world's gonna be like in 50 years?
Those are good questions. Let me make this move.
I do also want to preference this with, I know AI is coming on the scene, right, and things like that. Like, yeah. So I definitely want to get your opinion about those too.
Oh, hell yeah. So 5 years. I feel like in 5 years, the AI thing is crazy. I feel like we've already seen in the last 20, like technology has taken like the biggest leap that it's ever had, you know, especially with AI. I think, have you ever seen Black Mirror?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So you seen that episode? Have you seen the Miley Cyrus episode?
In Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Was that the one? Which one was that?
It's where she's like in a coma and stuff, and they're still trying to take like music out of her mind.
Oh shit! Okay,
it's crazy. Yeah, so I really feel like the future is going to be something like that. So with AI, the way how we could use Drake vocals, Kanye vocals, everything. Now AI is making us beats now and like type beats, and I even know videographers are starting to use stuff like that for like, hey, like I have this drone footage of this forest. I just need some like a trap beat for that, you know, and like it's better than to get some royalties-free sample music that everyone has. They could just get AI to generate them a completely new one, you know, don't have to pay a producer, nothing. So it's not like great yet, you know, but it's coming. It's like right around the corner. You know, we already see it with videos, with video editing. There's AI cuts and stuff. There's the captions and all that shit. So I think like anything, I think business is gonna change. I just think with the AI stuff, I think people are able to wear more hats with like different jobs and stuff. Like for instance, with the recording, mixing, mastering, like. Before, in the olden days, you would have an engineer strictly for recording, strictly for mixing, strictly for mastering, strictly for production, and everyone has their own role, everyone has their own thing, because you want different, ears on different stuff. But then it gets to a point where, wait, now I'm finding this person who could record, mix, master, and produce, and he could do all this shit. Why don't I just pay him this rate while paying everybody, these separate rates? So that was already a new thing that was coming out, and then it started even with from facilities to home studios, and stuff like that. Like not even like a home studio like mine, but in the sense of artists could record themselves at home a lot easier nowadays than before, So like a lot of bigger studios down in like SF and stuff closed down and stuff because of it. So I feel like that's already showing where things are going. I feel like it's only going to get a little bit more intense. I think like with BandLab and stuff like that. I think eventually there's going to be AI mixing within that. I think BandLab is gonna. I think they're going to take over with the home recording space. I think BandLab is going to have like their own. I'm going to call it right now. I think they're going to have their own interface eventually, their own microphones, their own headphones, everything. You know, I think they're gonna do a. I don't know if they're going to get bought out or whatever, but I think they're going to do something with that because what I'm seeing in the rap game is everyone is using BandLab. That is like their shit right now. And I just feel like it's becoming like the like amateur way to like I could get my vocals to sound like auto-tune or clear or this and this instantly, you know, hella fast. And it's just like I feel like there's gonna be something's gonna get developed with that. You know, I think it's gonna get a little bit more like bigger just with music. But I think in the world, I think it just kind of goes with everything. You feel me? I think AI is gonna start taking over, bro. I think it's gonna be weird, bro. I think it's gonna be different, and I think in the next, what is it, like 10 years, 50 years, 50 years. I don't know, bro. It's weird with the whole wars going on and everything. You know, I try not to fall into negativity and stuff, but it's like it's kind of like you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like sometimes we just pray for the best. You know, we try to like stick to our lane and do the best we can, help other people around us that we can. But it's just like shit, bro. Like yeah, but I don't know. I think technology is gonna take a big leap if the world doesn't end. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? Type of thing. Like if everything's cool, I think technology is gonna take another like some big advancements, and yeah, I think everything's just gonna get easier for us, and we might even start seeing more of that Wall-E type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is just getting easier more, and I feel like people aren't realizing the easier shit gets. Like we were just talking about how like being in the grind, pressure like makes a dime and this and this. Like, bro, we're getting less and less pressure. You feel me? Like, we don't have to like learn as much editing now or mixing now or this and that, whatever. Right. And I feel like I don't know if that's going to be a good or bad thing, you know, because we kind of hear with the music, right? Things got easier, the music got worse, you know. So it's just like, is that a good thing, or you know, like, so I feel like,
wow, yeah.
So I don't know, you know. So I feel like especially with TikTok and everything, it got easier to market your music, to get out there, to get big. Just like that, because of that, it's easy for these TikTok songs like that, like honestly talentless artists, like artists that aren't as like maybe they make one song for the first time ever, fucking blows up on TikTok. Now they're getting label deals, all this stuff, and that's like I see these other motherfuckers working crazy hard, way better music, this and that, but just because that gave them like a little fast, quick route, whatever, they make their money, and they did. But it's like, what is that now? But now everyone's like following that trend or that music or that, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I feel like it changes things, it fucks with things. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we're in our own Black Mirror episode. It's just like with all this technology and shit, and we're starting to see like, oh shit, now there's this new sounds that we've never, like the new wave hip hop and shit that I don't know. I feel like I'm being an old head too, because I don't understand it. Doesn't mean other people do, you know, or don't, but yeah, I feel like things are gonna change, bro. Like I think,
I can definitely see that as well, bro. I definitely see that shit. Yeah. I gotta ask you too, bro. With all the wars and shit going on, right? Because I don't know. I feel like the more I know, the more I find out I don't know.
Yes, exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm just curious to know, bro, like with all the wars and what they're trying to do in Palestine, it's going to sound hella off the wall. But do you believe that there's aliens, nigga? Oh. Do you believe, you feel me? Cause,
yeah.
Like, I feel, do you believe that there's aliens and these niggas is like, you feel me?
100%. Okay. Yeah, bro. I'll name you a couple aliens, like on some like breed, like species and shit. You feel me? I'm into that shit. Yeah, I'm into that shit.
Let's talk.
Yeah, no, like so my little research with it, bro. Like I believe 100% we got aliens, and like I believe in God and all that shit. You feel me? Like I don't think like I think people they put themselves in a box and feel like you gotta fucking just believe all this shit in that box. And it's like, nah, bro. You could have like ideas of different shit. You feel me? But with aliens, bro, yeah, hell yeah. I think they're the Greys. I think there's like these white type of aliens, the Palladians. You feel me? Like I believe all that shit, bro. I know there's like a list of all these like type of aliens. I believe like they all exist. I believe they be around us. I believe it'd be like not like on some weird crazy shit, but I believe like it's on some like lightweight, very lightweight Men in Black shit. You know what I'm saying? You go into a fucking mail room and it's like this weird type of person, whatever, and you're like, wow, this person a little off, but he's a fucking alien. You feel me? I don't think it's like that for everybody. I'm not going around that motherfucker's alien or some shit, but I think they'd be around, bro. I think the government like be telling us a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, or putting shit in movies or whatever the fuck that give us that falsehood of like, oh, that can't be real. It's in a movie or this and this. But it's like, I don't really always believe that. You feel me? Like, I believe like they kind of do that to falsify the truth a little bit. They kind of mess with the truth a little bit. But I feel like there's some truth in everything that we see. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I believe in that shit, bro. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I don't want to look like crazy, but fucking, but I like that shit though. Like I like having conversations like that. I like you know, like I said, for me, I don't fully commit to anything as far as like, oh, like, you know, it's just like, these are all ideas, you feel me? And like, this is like, you know, like, I'm not like, yeah, there's 100%, like, there's grays right there. This and it's like, no, like, I believe in the concept that there are grays, that people have gotten abducted. Like, I think there's enough evidence for it. There's enough, like, shit to go behind certain things. Yeah. But it's just like, have I seen it myself? No. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't, like, tell you for a fact, but in my intuition, my feeling, my gut feeling, yeah, I think there's some motherfuckers out there.
Do you think that they're going to come back? Just like, so I heard that there was a story when the U.S. dropped the nuclear bombs on Japan, that the aliens came down to the government and had a conversation about them about like, hey, yo, if you keep going, you're going to wipe out everybody, you feel me? So don't do that shit no more. Yeah. You feel me? Do you think that may happen again, where there's going to be some sort of alien encounter, but this time it's more publicized, or what do you think? Because I feel like there's the war is happening when they just announced aliens and stuff, and I feel like there's like there's like a bigger picture.
I think it's a bigger picture. Yeah. If I want to, like, I'm gonna sound like a crazy conspiracist, but if I want to put it like that, like, I believe in Project Bluebeam. You feel me? Like, I believe.
Come on, enlighten me, bro.
Yeah. So Project Bluebeam is the idea that pretty much the government got like satellites and up in space, all this stuff. It's pretty much. You believe in like nationalism and stuff, like I don't want to start getting to 9/11 all that stuff, but like just
talk about you preach to the choir. Come on,
just in the sense of
Jeffrey
like,
don't melt metals.
Yeah, you know, yeah, exactly. You know, there's enough evidence for that for sure to talk about it, but it's just like it's no, especially with the Iraq War and all that stuff. There's no mystery that the government does things to us to help persuade us to want to do other things to other countries or go to war or other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say 9/11, or like they're like weapons of mass destruction. We go, there's zero weapons of mass destruction, but all these kids are dead. What's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you start looking at stuff like that, you know. But anyway, so Project Bluebeam is like the idea that they pretty much, it goes with the First World Order and that whole premise, and it's pretty much where they're gonna fake an alien invasion. They're gonna fake this whole thing to where and they start with, oh, aliens, and it's not that aliens aren't real. It's just that, like I said, they falsify the truth. So they start with a little like, oh, aliens are real, you know, this and this. Oh, there's like a sighting. Here's a sighting. Here's this. Here's some weird shit. And then boom, here's an attack. And yes, like, are they going to kill our people? Fuck yeah. Like, they do that all the time. It's like they're going to do some shit like that to where there's like a war on us or whatever with the aliens. They beat them. And then it's like, in my head, they do some shit like that. And then they're like, oh, we need to all be together. We need to be one power, one world order type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of comes together. But like they need, you always need a conflict to bring people together. Yeah. And I feel like aliens is a good scapegoat for that. And I feel like that's what they could be using it for. Like, hey, like, and Project Bluebeam is the idea they could project these like type of images in the sky and shit like that. And then with that, they have like laser shit that's destroying shit or whatever the fuck, and they just blame it on aliens. And then it's like, we need to come together to go against these aliens. And it's just like, you know, but like I said, it's a conspiracy. It's a theory.
This is good.
But that's Project Bluebeam. It's pretty much just the idea of like they have like, they could create all these holograms and shit in the sky and stuff. But we already know they can create holograms. So it's like, you know, it's like little shit like that. But like I said, this is just all ideas. And like I feel like more than anything, it's just to think out of the box a little bit. Like, hey, just don't think everything they do is for the benefit of us. You know? Yeah. Like that's pretty much all.
Oh yeah. I got to ask you. So I just came across this I'm gonna call it a theory, right? But I was like watching videos about the Anunnakis.
Right? Anunnaki?
Yeah.
Yep. So the form of alien, yes, sir.
And I guess like when the Great Flood happened, they had to choose a new person to start the. You feel me? Because they wanted to kill off all the Nephilim.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, look at you.
This sounds color crazy.
Look at Enoch. Yeah, no. I've seen it.
Yeah. So, but I think like the idea that they chose. So I guess the idea was that Noah, the person that they chose, was the son of one of the Anunnaki gods or whatever, and Noah happened to be an albino with blue eyes. Because prior to that, everybody on Earth was brown.
Yeah.
You feel me? But then all of a sudden, an albino with blue eyes came, and then they chose him to start the new race of human. You feel me? I think the question that's been really lingering in my mind is, why would the Anunnakis choose an albino?
I don't know.
Blue eyed.
I've heard little things of the story, but I don't remember it being albino, so I don't even know. So I can't tell you why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That one got me stumped. That's funny that you bring up like the Nephilim and everything like that. That's all Book of Enoch shit.
Yeah, because they were saying like when the Anunnaki came in, they had kids, came to Nephilim, and the kids would be born with the same, I guess, skin color as the heavens, is what they would say. They'd be white skinned with blue eyes, or the Nephilim was like white with red hair and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just, I don't know. It always kind of made me like wonder, like, I wonder if white people are aliens, bro.
I've been thinking that.
Okay, cool. You the same person? All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
like they burn in the sun.
Yeah,
they're always sick.
I didn't want to go. I got so many white homies.
They always be trying to like start controversy.
Yeah, nah.
And conflict. They complain. Why do they complain so much?
No, that's some real shit. No, that's funny. God, man, I could get into that, but yeah, I'm not. You're hella funny.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. For real, I'd be hella curious about that shit. For real. I'd be putting two and two together. I don't know.
It's off. Yeah.
Why do they smell like wet dogs?
Why do they smell like wet dog? Why do they have souls, man? Hey, that's why I said we ain't gonna. I got so many white homies. I love all y'all.
I love white people though. Shout out to all my white friends. I know I only got like a handful, but shout out to all you. You guys are cool. Y'all get the pass. Y'all invited. All right. Hey, Wody, let me ask you. I got like maybe 2 questions left, bro.
You good?
If you could meet your younger self, right? Let's see. We're just gonna cause a war. Fuck it.
Oh shit!
You feel me? Fuck it.
Something like that.
All right. Fuck it. But if you can meet like your younger self, your 18 years old, or your younger self, and knowing what you know now, what advice would you give you?
I think the biggest one. So this is the thing, right? I would want me to go through all the same struggles I went through, because I wouldn't be the man I am today, right? So it wouldn't be about, hey, you need to do this differently or do that differently. It's more of your perception of everything. Like, hey, all this bullshit's going to happen. You're going to fucking feel down. Like, you're going to get depressed. You're going to fucking want to take your life, all that shit, whatever. But you got to stay fucking up. You feel me? You got to remember who you are. You got to like stick with the light, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay motivated. And I think more importantly, enjoy the journey and don't take anything personal, because we got to remember everyone is just acting of a projection of themselves. So it's just like not taking shit personal, like not being too sensitive in this type of game, and just like, I feel like just understanding you got to enjoy it. It's like, you just got to have fun. Even through the hell shit and the fun shit, whatever it is, you got to have fun through it all, because at the end of it, bro, we're going to look back and miss those moments, you know? And like, that's pretty much, I feel like, the big thing. Like I said, I wouldn't want me to do anything differently, like nothing. And I went through hell sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Some little moments, I'm like, fuck, bro, that sucked. But like, I just know I wouldn't be this person today. So it would have to be on some like, yeah, bro, just have a good perception of everything that's about to happen. That's it, you know, and stay patient, and shit's going to keep. And because even now, I feel like I'm not in a position I want to be, but I'm learning now that I need to be grateful in this position that I'm at now to get what I want. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and it's just patience and continuing to grind, you know? But yeah, no, it would just be that, bro. Just be patient. Enjoy that journey. You know? Yeah. That's my big stuff. I have to.
Oh, yeah, you going to do your thing, man. It's all good. When you look back to like how you ended up where you are right now, because again, you're still a work in progress, right? Do you think that this is where you would have landed? Or did you have an idea? Or?
Like, so yes and no, right? Like, I believe you have to be delusional, you know what I'm saying, to be successful, right? So, delusionally, yeah, I know I'm gonna be huge, right? Whatever, but it's just like, on a realistic approach, like no, like you know, it's just more of the, like, I know where I'm gonna be or where I'm at, whatever. Like I knew at that time, but it's just like that with who or the people that I'm with, or like I didn't like, for instance with Mac, like I knew I was gonna blow up with some artist or some shit was gonna happen, whatever. I just didn't know it was gonna be with like my brother, like my best friend. You feel me? Like type of shit like that. Like it could be with anybody, but it's like you know. So it's like I gotta like be appreciative of that shit, you know. And it's just like I would never expect that. So it's like little stuff like that, like or you know, like or I kind of got screwed over in a business thing, you know, with the facility. Like would never expect that in a million years. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude was like my brother type shit. Wouldn't expect that. And it's just like yeah, I totally. What was it? I don't even remember the question. I was just kind of going on a tangent. What was the question again?
No, did you think you were gonna end up here?
Oh, end of here. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, a lot of shit I didn't know was gonna happen, but it just kind of did, bro. And like, I feel like I didn't know I was gonna end up in this, like where I'm at right now, but I'm grateful. Like, you know, yeah, like it. Like I had no clue, bro. Like it'd be like some moments, you know, you have those moments where it's like those 9 to 5 moments where you're like, I call them 9 to 5 moments, but it's when you want to quit and just do a 9 to 5 or some shit like that. And it's just like, in those moments, it's like, damn, bro, like I don't think I'm gonna do shit. Like I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like I feel stagnant. I don't know if anything's gonna happen. And then shit just pops. You gotta have that faith, and then shit just pops off. So it's like, I don't know. Like it's weird, bro. But I feel like with anyone, like manifestation is real. So if you have a goal in mind, you kind of keep pushing towards it. You won't get there. Like, you know, with anyone, like, you know, watching. But it's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Freebase Studios.
Yeah, shout out Freebase, man.
You feel me? Shout out to Tuck. We supposed to have the thing on, but it's my fault, Tuck. I apologize. I should know the password. I don't. But on the next one, Freebase Studios, you feel me? You can see it right there. Bang, bang. But, oh, yeah, bro. Let's do this, man. Oh, this is the gut-wrenching one, bro. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Let's hear it,
man.
Let's hear it. I'm nervous.
If you could be remembered for anything, what would you want to be remembered for?
Oh man, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm thinking like the stereotypical answers. No, but on some real, I got some real like answer shit. I just want to be known as a well-balanced man. You feel me? And I think that's the most important thing, because I could sit here and be like, I want to be known as a good father, as a good producer, as whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, I feel like I want to be known as being able to keep the balance of everything and making time for everything, like as much as I can. I want to have that type of presence when I go, whatever. So that way, everyone that follows the footsteps, it's not just, I'm going to sacrifice my dream for this family, or I'm going to sacrifice my family for this dream. It's like, hey, we could do it all. You just got to, it's going to be fucking tough, but you could do it. You feel me? But I want people to see like, hey, that man be balanced and all that shit. Like he's there for his family. He's there for the business. He's there for all that shit. I feel like I want people to be inspired by that, you know, more than anything, because I think it's important. Like you shouldn't sacrifice anything for, you know what I'm saying? I just see people like, you know what I'm saying, they be happy sacrificing family time or whatever for, you know, for this dream. And like, I was one of those people, you know, life insurance gets you in that mindset, you know, and type of shit. And I learned that that's not true, bro. It's the memories we hold, you know, that matters, you know. And I feel like in this industry and the family shit, I feel like I want to have memories in both, you know. So it's just, I feel like it's just balance, bro. It's not easy, but, you know, but that's what I feel like, yeah, I want to be remembered for. Yeah. It's balance.
I love how you strive for that, because I hear a lot of people say that like balance is you can't ever achieve it, but seeing how you do it, bro, yeah, you do balance your shit well, bro. Because I know you're a family man, and you work with a lot of people, right?
I do, yeah.
And like for you to come in at 10 a.m. to come and do this show with me, you feel me? Like I would be knowing like you could be sleeping, you could be playing with your kid. It's Saturday morning. You could be watching TV. You feel me?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like I really appreciate that. That you do that, my nigga, because that shit, again, like how I said earlier, bro, like the things that you do really paved the way and open doors for other people. You feel me? Yeah. And really appreciate it for your sacrifice, my nigga.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you for having me on the show too, bro.
Absolutely, brother. Last question, bro. What are you working on, and then where can the people find you? Right.
Okay, shit. Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at KOMBAT_K, Kombat_K. You can also find me on YouTube, Infinite Rhythm Productions. I do a lot of tutorials on there. I have presets as well. New stuff. I got a lot of new stuff with John Mackk, of course. He's been going up. We got a lot of new records coming out. I got some stuff with Polo Money, got some stuff with Poppa Cap, just off the top. These are stuff that I'm fully executive producing in, and I'm saying I'm really fully involved in. Other than that, man, I got more tutorials dropping. So I try to help people with the engineering, Pro Tools, Logic, Fruity Loops, GarageBand, whatever it is. Just try to help you guys out, getting set up, different recording techniques, mixing techniques, all that stuff. So I got a lot of that stuff coming out. Other than that, besides that, beats, production, all that good stuff. I try to get my hands on everything, but yeah.
Bang. My boy Kombat. Hey, brother, I appreciate you again, man. Thank you so much,
bro.
brother.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, brother.